Yo, what is up, everybody? Plus upper. Put that in there too. Very good. Hello, hello. Make sure this is up right. I don't know why this. Ooh, it did. Very nice. Alright, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I am a little bit later than usual today because, there was an internet outage for a very long time. It's been out since I woke up and just came back up. So, and then I saw people complaining about it hours before I was even up. You know, just your lovely Spectrum internet. Let's see, 337. So, which sucks, is I had some really grand plans of like doing the workout stream like actually pretty early so that I could just get a very long Crimson Desert stream in, and then internet was just down. Unlucky. What do we put? We put 337, so I have to go 310. Very, very unlucky. Then I was like, what am I doing? Crimson Desert is an offline game. I can just play it still. So I played it. I was able to play it for a little bit. The internet actually came up a little bit earlier than they were projecting, because they updated and said that it was going to be 3 o'clock. It's only, I guess it was like 1:15. Wow. Very nice. Good job, Spectrum. Very good. 3 set of 6. 210. Feet up. And then our usual, which has been inverted, supinated, row, lat pull down, BFR bicep / tricep. Alright, that's what we got for today. Also, oh no, I am connected on all. Alright, very good. Well, I think that's it. We updated the workout log, and I updated you guys on my shitty internet. Why I am late. I need to check something. I just realized. I think I might have had somebody book on the. Oh no, 5 p.m. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I thought I had somebody book when I had a doctor's or my big appointment. But no, we're good. I actually need to block out my schedule for that. Oopsie doopsie. Also, they booked at 5 p.m. on a Friday, like 2 weeks from now. Oh. My latest appointment on Friday. Yo, what's up, Mike? How are we doing today? Alright, what we listening to today? I need something to get me going. Eating. It's actually pretty cold down here too. What's going on? It is very chilly down here. Ah. Always feel so low. Ah. All right, last deload session of the week. Man, I'm so glad. I've said this like for quite some time, but I am so glad that I do not do any of my training sessions on on Sundays anymore. So rough sometimes. It was rough sometimes getting motivated to do heavy deadlifts on a Sunday. Way better now. Way better. My lord, my. Yo, what's up, Zero? Ooh, that was good too. Gave myself a little free pop. Yeah, I was saying at the very beginning of the stream, I had grand plans of starting the workout stream early and actually getting like a pretty long Crimson Desert stream in afterwards, and then yeah, my internet's just literally been down since I woke up until, you know, about like a little less than 30 minutes ago, where I quickly set up for the workout. So that's that's awesome. Ugh. That is awesome. Because, let's see, I have something that I'm gonna have to go do at about in 4 hours and 18 minutes. I gotta drop something off somewhere real quick. Which sucks. So it's most likely gonna finish up the workout stream and then I'll be able to do a little bit of some Crimson Desert. But it's gonna be kind of on the shorter side again. Man, my thumb for some reason. This is the thumb that I really jammed probably about a year ago. Honestly, I feel like I most likely probably messed it up. I don't think it was just a jam, but you know, we kind of just shook it off like it was one. Chest day, baby, you see it? You see it? Alright, so we just got done with the 225. We got 245 on the bar, waiting. And, yeah. You know how it goes. Somebody's gotta lift all the weights. I've really been almost kind of thinking about bringing back the low bar squats. The only problem that I really have with thinking about bringing back low bar, I mean, obviously, number one is that safety squat bar just feels a heck of a lot better. But number two, it could really, I don't know, I feel like it could flare up my elbow. Potentially. Pesky elbow. Let's goodbye. Still the same. We're jamming out today. Yeah, man, stinky internet. I can't wait till they service my specific neighborhood. I can't wait till they expand more, cause oh, get these guys out. Get these Spectrum guys out, man. I mean, I hate to say it, right? But they just suck. It's like they know that they've kind of had some, I'd say that they've had pretty close to a monopoly in terms of internet service provider, that they just literally just don't care at this point, right? Now they're actually getting competitors that have stable internet. Now we're talking, right? Now things are getting interesting. And I'm pretty sure it's cheaper too. What is it? My mic is picking up something, but I don't think it's loud enough to hear. But interesting. I'll just turn that down just a smidge, hopefully. Alright, there we go. Alright, 265. Alright, one more warm-up set. We'll do 287, and then probably just go straight up to 310. I think that's what we got for today. Yep. Man, I feel like I slept actually fairly decent. The problem being, since the internet was down, I kind of just like laid in bed, and that kind of like took the energy out of me a little bit. I was just like so sad because I was gonna start the workout stream early, and I had all these great plans, and I was just like, yeah, I was gonna lay in bed now. I'm mad. Mario headbang, baby. Actually. Alright, we throw on the, well, what, the 12s? We're pretty close to 12s. It's like 11 point something kilograms. Kilogram, you know, kilogram weight problems. Alright. We're at 24 minutes. Not bad. I think we'll probably be done with the bench portion at like 30-minute mark. It is deload week, so going to be like obviously a little bit of a shorter workout stream. Not to mention everything kind of got pushed back, so we're going to try to crank it out so that I can at least play Crimson Desert for a little bit today. Yo, what's up, P? I like that emote. I like the emote. Hello, hello. Man, I slept pretty good, but there's this one spot in my back, like right below the shoulder blade. I woke up and I'm like, ooh. It's going decent. I woke up to my internet being down until I was basically able to start the workout stream, so. It was kind of sad because I was going to try to get things going real early today. Finally finished the main story of Dragon Quest VII. Very nice. 77 hours. Oh, I'm sure you still have a ton to do too. But that'll be fun. I don't. Honestly, who knows? I think there are people on Facebook saying that somebody vandalized one of the lines. I don't know why this is a thing, but people are maybe I don't know. People might be trying to get copper out of the lines when, like, they've already said that our lines don't have copper in them. Wrong side. Actually, why was that not? But also, why does it take you so long to fix a line? Like, we're talking, this was probably done overnight. And it didn't come up to like pretty close to 1:30 my time. I don't know, man. They're always just so slow with everything. So slow. All right, top set. 310. Just some silly little weights on a silly little bar. And there's the top set for today. Nice deload single. Alright, up next, 210. 210, okay. Gotta take some of this off. I need not this. What am I doing? I need that though. I do indeed need this. There's 205. Just need some 2.5 and all set. The thing about it is, well, I always go back and forth with this, right? Because if I swap to doing low bar away from my usual safety squat bar squats, I could actually do it here. But the problem with that is I just don't have like really the equipment to be able to get a good like a leg workout in after the squats. Kind of a problem. Massive worldwide price hike for the PS5. I did not. Why are they claiming that they deserve to do a price hike, I guess? Why do they feel like they can justify that? What now? RAM and SSD, yep. Thank you, AI! Yep, thank you, AI. Still my name. Technological advancements and scientific advancements are nice, don't get me wrong. But I feel like there's gonna come a time where it's like, it's gonna like bite us in the ass, right? Like, you know, we start getting into things that maybe we should not get into. Who knows what that could be? But I feel like it could backfire. I think that's like, I think that comes from, what movie did I watch as a kid? Where, I could actually probably find it. I feel like it was called like The Mist or something like that. Where they were like messing around too much with science and then out of nowhere they like conjured up some gate that had a bunch of creatures that came. I mean, obviously it's pretty science fiction, but I think the overall, you know, theme is that, you know, maybe at some point, being overly ambitious in terms of science could be a double-edged sword at some point. Science or technology, really. Let me see if that's what the plot actually was. I swear it was something like that. After a mysterious mist envelops the town, concealing deadly creatures. Ordinary people, yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, it reveals that the mist was the result of a military experiment to find other dimensions gone wrong. I thought it was something like that. Let's see. Is it time? What's it time for? It remembers that Nintendo is developing a remake of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That would go so hard. Holy. Holy. What a banger that would be. Yo, what's up, Scott? How we doing? I'm doing pretty good on my end. You know, I really got sidetracked there. I told myself I was gonna be finished with bench at the 30-minute mark. Has anybody seen that movie though? The Mist? It's a little, I mean, it's got some years on it, but it's not super old. freaking necklace. One with Thomas Jane as the father. Ooh, I'd have to look at the thing I pulled up. I can't tell you that much. All I know is that it was freaky. I remember watching that when I was younger. Thomas Jane, yep. Yep, that's the one. 2007. Holy shit. It is crazy to say that it's almost 20 years ago. Ain't no way. Things gotta slow down, man. Yeah, that one's a creepy one. Eight-Legged Freaks? I don't think that I've watched that. I will say though, another one that I watched when I was younger, that was, oh my god, I had nightmares about this movie. This was like probably the first like scary movie that I watched when I was like young. Alright, what was it? I remember looking this up. Zombie. Let's see, how about, what do we type in to find this? 2000s zombie movie. Dawn of the Dead. Oh my god. Cause like the house that we lived in there's like I would say a pretty long like hallway, and it always reminds me of the opening scene of Dawn of the Dead. That one. Yeah. That was my first scary movie for sure. And I had to have been... I don't even know if I was in middle school yet. I don't even know if I was in middle school. Yeah, that one got me. Definitely had some nightmares after watching that one. Chucky was yours when you were a kid? It's that, man, that opening scene with the long hallway, it just always was like very, very reminiscent of like, I guess my house layout. That really just got me, man. Dolls have always creeped you out? I would say that's fair. You know what's funny though? Speaking of dolls, one thing that has always of course you gotta use it. It's just life, right? But garbage disposals because of what's that one called? Oh, what's that one called? It's the one, Toy Soldier. Toy Soldier. Now that one is an older one for sure. Toy Soldiers. Is that it? Is that it? Why does this look so old though? Other than Chucky, don't get me started with Dead Silence with the puppets. Dead Silence with the puppets. Is that a different movie or? No, not Toy Soldier. It's Small Soldiers, right? Small Soldiers. That's the one, I guess. That was fire, but every time I'm always like, the garbage disposal scene, man. Yeah, it's just called Dead Silence. Gotcha. Gotta stay away from them garbage disposals after that. Alright, let's see. We've got some lovely inverted supinated grip rose. That's crazy to think too, because like I'm looking at, since I googled it, looking at the ratings, and like it says that they rated Small Soldiers, like IMDb gave it a 6.3, Rotten Tomatoes a 50%. But I remember that thing hitting back in the day. I watched that multiple times. Small Soldiers. We're talking about all the oldies. I think in terms of scary movies, the ones that have got me the most are like the ones that I mentioned, Dawn of the Dead. Dude, Mama. I don't know if you guys saw Mama. That one's actually not quite as old as like some of the ones we were talking about. That one got me pretty good too. I said watch Small Soldiers if it's on TV. Fire. Alright, I have to use the restroom real quick. Be right back. Sorry, that can't. Oh, I had to go so bad, so bad. Mama's good at the ending though. I actually don't remember what happened at the ending. What's crazy is I remember I actually had a nightmare where I was in my room and I was pinned down with that thing on top of me, and I swear it was such an eerie nightmare because it felt literally like so real. And I like was struggling to get up and do what I could. What's crazy is I actually just like, from what I remember, dude, I was stuck in that nightmare too. I did not wake up. It's like I was locked. I was just stuck in that thing. That was definitely a very strange nightmare. What would you call that? I don't know. I feel like there's a specific name for that. Like, I don't know, sleep paralysis? Dude, I swear I was in sleep paralysis, just literally. It was so weird. Thought silhouette was choking me out and half my body was slowly getting out of the dream. My left side still sees the dream. I see my own body twitching. It was almost like I could almost like tell you the details of what it felt like. It was so weird. Alright, one more inverted row set. Man, this morning, even after like using the bathroom and all that stuff, I was like 201. So like, I am doing good on the body weight for sure. The bulk is here to stay. Very consistent, very consistent. Tech pot. Documentary about Hartman. He's like a shadow figure who could not sleep after watching it. Looks like we all have our stories, right? All have our stories. Oh, actually, I need to take that off. Woke up a few of my family members over and mom believed I had night terror. Oh yeah. see. Alright, very good, very good. Alright, so like I said, you know, I know I keep saying it, but I'm just kind of laying out the day, right? Just kind of laying out the schedule and everything like that. I was really hoping to get started super early today so that I could do a pretty long Crimson Desert stream. The only problem is that when I woke up, my internet was down. And it was down until pretty much until we were able to get the stream started. So a little bit unfortunate. I have something that I will have to leave the house for in 3 hours and 36 minutes. So not leaving a ton of time to actually do some Crimson Desert, but I probably still will get a short one in after the workout stream. Just because I wasn't able to yesterday. I had to do some adulting yesterday. I had to take care of some taxes and like all that jazz. So, yeah. Adulting. Yo, what's up, Ashley? So yeah, we'll play some Crimson Desert. Unfortunately, it won't be too long because I have to do something at 6. But, I don't know. I might come back home and run it back. I'll have to see. I wish I would have realized like way sooner, because I'm like, oh, I don't have internet, so I'm just gonna like kind of like lay in bed and like play my games on my phone, and then I'm like, wait, what am I doing? Crimson Desert is an offline game. I can literally just still play it if I wanted to. Obviously, just couldn't stream it or anything, but like I could have been progressing on some Crimson. Alright, I guess there goes our weight. Cranked out a few extra reps because of it. Shorts fit so good. Thank you, thank you. My fans, this game of the year, but not with the gaming media. Yeah, I feel like that whole gaming, that whole game review, game journalism thing is really starting to lose its like credibility. I mean, they've had some really interesting ratings come out, and not just for like Crimson Desert either. You know, it's kind of been something that's like, you know, it's been in the room. Some people have addressed it, but like Crimson Desert, some like reviewers rated it very low, to where it's like, what's going on here? You rated this score, but then you rated something like High Guard or like, I don't know, Dragon Age Veilguard higher than it. That's kind of fishy. That's a little suspect. Alright, let me move things over a little bit here. Yeah, it's a joke, yeah. I mean, like, let's see. That's probably not for everybody, for sure. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's a pretty good game. I do think that it was rather unfortunate that they decided to like add in Denuvo at the very last minute, because I bet I would be having an even better experience, you know, if I could play at maybe a higher graphic settings. Sometimes I look at the graphics, I'm like, this looks like a little jank, unfortunately. Alright, that was pretty light even for 15 reps. 12-1. We did a lot of changes to Destiny Rising and we don't need to use energy coins to get bonus rewards. Nice. Nice. I saw something about how they're kind of changing the way that they plan to monetize the game to where, like, it's not a scenario where you have to pull for characters anymore. Something like that. Yeah, honestly, I never tried it because I'm really just not interested in playing that game on emulator. I feel like they're they're a big enough company that, like, they truly could have just had a PC client, you know? I don't know. Playing a shooter on emulator, I'm just like, why? I mean, just any like mobile or gacha game in 2026. It's just like, why do you not have a PC client? It's 2026. Like, that's just the standard now, in my opinion. So that you'd have so many more people willing to, like, play the game. Never mind, you're right. I mean, it's just like, I'm sure that it runs fine, right? But, like, PC clients are just always better they're always superior in terms of, like, graphical fidelity. Because emulators, they kind of tone it down. Or even, like, you don't even have the option to go that high of settings. But then when games come out with PC clients, if you look at them side to side, they might have a higher, like, sort of graphic settings available on the PC client. And then performance-wise, right? Emulators, I think Mew Mew Player is a pretty good emulator for playing mobile games, but it's still not performance-wise the same as, like, if they just had a PC client. And that's just, like, my gacha / mobile game experience. I realized the changes even to the artifact mods we have. Well, that's definitely interesting, but they gotta be losing out for sure by doing that. You know, it's a trade-off, right? Like equivalent exchange. They're gonna they will find some other way to monetize, right? Just have our super bonus damage bonus like 70%, but tune it down for 25%. I mean, it's just how it is, right? Unfortunately, in 2026, all of the game companies, they're businesses first. They are businesses first. So, that might be a change that they thought would, I don't know. I guess they thought that change would be that it would make a greater population of the player base happy, but they have to add in something else, right? It's not a charity around here, I'm sure they're saying, you know? So it sounds like almost their way of changing things is you don't necessarily have to pull for the characters now. So you have variety, you kind of can play who you want to. But it sounds like the monetization is getting changed to you actually having to really farm good pieces of like equipables. So what are we looking at then? Like they're hoping to make money from energy and like stamina, or maybe just being able to outright buy equipables. I guess I'll do the tricep first, actually. Come on. Alright, that's good. Grab my tourniquets here. Need to stop the progress, you give us money in order to get those items. Purely good faith mobile / gacha games do not exist. That is somebody who, comes from somebody who avidly plays, quite a few. But I'm okay with the endless uphill grind as long as it's fun. That's really until a good MMO comes out finally, and then we're gonna drop it all. Maybe not all of it, but I'm definitely waiting for the next good MMO. Stop playing all the slop mobile games. Ooh, I need to lower this. I am not tricep pull downing the same weight that I lat pull down for sure. Hello. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good song. Oh. Do 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 do. I hate when I pull up a game on my phone and then it pauses my music. That is the worst. That is the worst. Or like you pull up, I think Facebook does it too. I pull up Facebook, pauses my music. Maybe it's not Facebook, maybe it's I wonder, it's probably TikTok actually. Oh boy. All right, we got one more exercise to go. 2:43. Yeah, we'll probably get in about maybe a 2-hour Crimson stream in. I'm gonna try to wrap this up, but then I also need to make some good old protein pancakes. Some good old protein pancakes. All right. What about everybody else? What's everybody doing today? What is everybody doing today? PE said earlier that they finished the Dragon Quest VII main story. I'm getting this lovely workout in and then playing some Crimson Desert. Want to go out but the weather looks shitty? Man, you guys have been getting hit with the bad weather, huh? Oh yeah, you finished Crow Country, nice. Watch the 2000 Fantastic Four, nice. Nice. Take a small break from DQ U7, focus on some other games, come back to the post-game content later on. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about post-game content, right? Whenever I see those credits rolling, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm done. Brain shut off. That's how I was with Silk Song too. And there's still like a whole nother act after, you know, you beat the main story. I'm like, well, my brain was just instantly shut off. And I haven't went back to it yet. Yeah, I watched you lose your mind playing Silk Song. There were some bosses that I'm like, do I want to do anything additional? Do I want to do anything extra? And I was like, you know what? I could literally just play Resident Evil. I could literally play this. Oh my god. This is killing us today. Ah. Ugly lifting face in full effect today. Whew. lowest of the low. Man, it looks really nice out too. But I think I'll just stick to making the pancakes and then getting going on some Crimson Desert with the boys. Going to head off. Might catch you later if you're on. If not, all good. Alright, Scott. Thanks for popping in as always. Yeah, well, I'll probably be getting going here. Well, we're going to wrap this up and then get my pancakes made. But I'll for sure be back on, at least for... Kind of depends. 2 hours or so. Laters. Yo, what's up, Drevor? What is up, Drevor? Enjoy your pain, of course. Gotta keep this this weight up. Man, I weighed in at 201 this morning. It was like before I ate anything, really before I drank anything, and after I went to the bathroom. So I'm like, that's impressive. That is quite heavy in the morning, all things considered. Man, my arms are definitely pumped up today. I don't know what was different today with the BFR, but I am feeling it today. Alright, what did I do with here? Chest day. Alright guys, well yeah, like I mentioned, I'm going to try to get things wrapped up pretty quickly because, you know, we're going to try to our day kind of got messed up, but yeah, we're gonna try to at least get some Crimson Desert in before I have something I gotta do around in 3 hours. So if anybody has any questions, comments, suggestions, drop them in the chat real quick. I think I'm pretty much cleaned up, so we'll get things ended pretty soon here. Usually warm up with 205, so I'll make sure that's on for next session. Deload week is officially done upon ending this workout. So next week back at it again, hitting the ground running hard. What do we have? What do I have? Is it set to 2? I think it's gonna be set to 2 next block for bench press, so that would be fun. You know, we'll be going a little bit heavier, even playing around with some weight. All right, guys. Like I said, short intermission between the workout stream and maybe a little bit of Crimson Desert today. That is the plan, unless something pops up. But we're gonna try to get in at least a little bit of some Crimson Desert. Let's see. Yeah, I just gotta make some protein pancakes, and then we'll hit that live button again. So, thanks for popping in and hanging out for the workout stream portion. Hope to see you in for the game, the gaming. Otherwise, next workout stream on Monday. And if I don't see you guys again this weekend, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks. Peace.